This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Boston Celtics come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Dallas Mavericks. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Dallas Mavericks. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Moving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, he still continues to play at a high level. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Pass to Doncic. Shoots from 14. Porzingis with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay. Zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to White. Down kicks to Tatum. No good from outside. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Irving. No good on the 3.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Now, here's Washington.
Boston foul, number 20. First personal foul, second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Doncic, and the layup is good.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Pass to White. Tatum against Washington. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Boston trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Doncic missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Shoots it. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic hits to Washington. Now here's Doncic. Pocket 6. In the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Celtics trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They set the pick. Here's White. It's good from long range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Doncic. Nice D from Porzingis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the three from the other end.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Screen by Porzingis. Shoots over Gafford. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Tremendous focus from Porzingis on the jumper. The contact would throw most guys off balance.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Washington. Here's Gafford. And here's Thompson. The trade. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. That one misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to White. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. He has 6.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Doncic. Thompson up top. Shoots. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills him.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got his third basket of the night right there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here is Holiday. From the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Dallas making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Cornette. There's the pick. No good with the triple.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very...
We got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Derek White checked in for the Celtics. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's Tatum, and it's Queta in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Mavericks trail by 8. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. It's stolen. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 11.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. They set the screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Irving from long range. The rebound by Queta. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. And the 3 off target.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Irving sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Down low, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Well, Dinwiddie is a clever playmaker, using the pick there to create an opening for his teammate.
There's a screen. A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. Lively a screen on White. Irving with a clean look and finished off by Lively.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Pass to White. Now here's Brown. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. 17 points in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Dinwiddie outside. Lively a screen on White. Irving from long range. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in for Dinwiddie. Screen by Porzingis to the paint. Stolen by Lively. Here's Grimes. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Grimes has got 8 points.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That 3-point shot is his bread and butter.
Right side, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. Grimes passes to Marshall. Here's Grimes. Washington with this screen on White. Grimes. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks trailed by 11. Outside Irving. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Pass to Grimes. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Porzingis, lively defending. Yep, that one goes in there.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to White, inside. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Washington. Tatum no good. Mavericks trail by 13. And here's Doncic from the arc. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. 20 points for him.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
3, Marshall. Another 3 for Dallas.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porzingis with the ball. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
3, Marshall. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson for 3. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Right side, White. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum on the wing. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. And that's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Left side, Horford. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hauser. Hasn't made one yet. Screened by Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
2 minutes.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. Outside, Horford. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Thompson. This one for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. 23 points in the game.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Back to Doncic. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Horford. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Horford the pass to Porzingis. This ball movement by Boston. Screen by Porzingis. Now here's Horford. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And Gafford throws it down.
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
To Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Horford with the screen on Doncic. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this.
55.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A help.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality.
Looking at the series break. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
It's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Celtics leading by 6. On the court for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving out of the guard set. And it's Gafford in its center.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. White, wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 8 points.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Out to Porzingis. Wide open look. And it's Boston with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Thompson with the bucket.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Doncic outside. Offline with his 3.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. He's got 29 points.
Guys, he's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Thompson against Brown. Pulls it up. And another basket for Boston.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Doncic with a screen on Brown. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Brown. From the high post. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And here's White. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Washington. Doncic with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And here's White for three. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Screen by Porzingis for the three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Some changes for Boston. Cade is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 14. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. From downtown, it's rebounded by Dallas. Irving attacking. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You take a look at Gafford, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 40.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Thompson outside. Now Doncic. He's got 27. Three-pointer. And Luka with a 3 of his own.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Shoots the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Left side, Brown. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Thompson finds Irving. Now Doncic from past the arc. Unable to get that one.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. There's the pick. There's the triple. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside Irving. And here's Thompson. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mavericks trail by 11. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Derek White. That's the Boston 5. Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
On the wing, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Rebound, Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Screen by Porzingis with the drive. Pass to Brown. The three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Irving. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Celtics leading by 8. By Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. The three is drilled by Tatum.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's White. The three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision.
Lively sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. A floater. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dinwiddie.
When Dinwiddie gets close, he has that teardrop coming from that 6'5" length. A hard shot to defend.
Outside Tatum. Lots of room. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Dinwiddie attacking. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Tatum on the wing. A 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
The free throw, good, Irving. Klay Thompson is checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 14. Irving for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Right side, Porzingis. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Irving with the bounce pass. Thompson for the triple. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Pass to Washington. Now Thompson. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Thompson, no good. Boston leading by 16. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Mavericks trail by 17. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porzingis finds Brown. Beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Screen by Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson against Brown. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Number 77,
Celtics leading by 14. Pass to White. A shot. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Doncic looking it over. On the wing, Irving. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Gafford with the ball. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. From deep Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the wing, Doncic. Another shot. Doncic refusing to quit on that play.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And there's the drive. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Tatum against Washington. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Washington, that's for 2. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
second personal foul.
Mavericks trail by 15. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. Washington with the screen on White. Irving from long range. Doesn't go for it. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Tatum a screen. Latrey. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Back to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Knocked loose. Washington kicks to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 43 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Here's Gafford. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
He takes it in. The 3 from Tatum. From the corner, Tatum is pure.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Thompson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one from Thompson, and he makes the first. Good on both. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one. But right now, an important win for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
From deep Washington, Jason Tatum grabs the ball. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum with the screen on Irving. Over in the corner, Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Irving. Bank shot. No good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series.